You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and this is Coffees and Lap Pillows by Night Ruby. I believe my last review of a Night Ruby video was my 10th review. It's been a while, which is kind of sad because Night Ruby is like fantastic. Night Ruby is so great, but this one is really, 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 really good. Really good. This might be like within my top 5 ASMRs I've ever listened to. I'm saying that. This is on that level, okay? I love this. I love this. And on rewatch, I will say, I was thinking it was actually going to be kind of not as good. I kind of got this impression that going in, knowing it will make it kind of less impactful. And in the beginning, it sort of kind of was, until it built up to that point. The end is still fantastic. I shouldn't say this, but look. Throughout these past days, I've been, having a little bit more difficult time than I usually do. It's been more tough for me. I've been, having some bad personal going-throughs, and man, you shouldn't say it, but man, I was I don't cry, I don't believe in men crying, but I kind of felt like crying, okay? I was like, oh, man, this is, oh, man, dude, that's what I'll say about that. So, okay, so let's go into this. So, this one, I think it's 11 minutes long around that, but this is a pretty big audio, despite that. You have a lot of content being done out, extrapolated throughout this. Mainly in the second half. The second half is better. And the second half is incredible. But, in the case of the first half, I will give you a basic summary, and then I'm going to try and go in depth with this, and really break down why I love this so much. So the basic summary is you come to this cafe place, and you have this maid girl or whatnot. She calls herself later on barista or something like that. I don't really know what a barista is. I'm not from California. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with the baristas. I'll assume it just means Mexican maid or something. But she is apparently a student who also goes to your school, so she recognizes you. But she only has seen you. She never talked to you before, I don't believe. So what happens is you order a mocha coffee thing. I've never had coffee, so I don't know. But you order a mocha apparently. And what happens is you fall asleep in this cafe. You're out. You're done. You're falling asleep. So that's what happens. So she says, hey, it's not appropriate to fall asleep in a cafe. So, she comes up and, basically inquires into you. So she says, oh, you're the guy who watches all those ASMR role plays, right? I watch some, too, on occasion, and you say, well, I thought you were too beautiful to watch those, so, right on target you are. And, she says, oh, no, I do. And she basically says, you're too tired, you messed up your sleep schedule, so sleep on my legs, sleep on my thighs, and, that's what we'll do, we'll sort this out. And, so that's how it goes. So that is, for the most part, the first half. Then the second half is 2 real phases, which is the first phase where she describes herself in a way, and what she thinks of you, how she admires you, how these kinds of things, how you excel in things that she would fail at. And then the part after that is the last part where she describes that she has these feelings for a certain someone, and basically she describes how she thinks love kind of should be, or what she wants from this person she loves, basically. And that's it. And then she basically, you go to sleep and says, I have a thing that I'll tell you when you wake up, but until then, sweet dreams, whatnot. And that's how it goes. So that's the summary. That is the summary. However, the statements are so good in the second half that I actually want to read them to you directly, and I'll go over them. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is the point where right about when she tells you to go to sleep. So she says, this is what you wanted, your fantasy becoming reality, ASMR connoisseur. Alright, I'll stop, jeez. Now put your head on my lap, now try to relax. Okay, don't think about this too much. This is about you getting the rest you deserve. Hey, do you want me to scratch your head as well? Or play with your hair? Yeah, you're already getting pampered, might as well get the full experience, right? And you don't have the choice, I have the high ground here. Your hair is so soft, you look so cute when you're shy. The curious look you gave, the way your face blushes, the way you're hiding it, it's like looking at the same person, but more vulnerable. Forgive me, I mean that in a good way. And don't mind me saying this, but I like this side of you more. Are you embarrassed? Me too. This is the first time I let out something personal and let someone sleep on my lap. You don't know, but I'm panicking inside. I don't know why I feel this way towards you. Maybe it's because I admire you. Maybe it's because of who you are. Maybe it's because I only get a glimpse of who you really are from the little interactions in the classroom and those little rumors about you. Well, they weren't bad rumors. I'm glad those rumors were true. You're quiet in class. You hardly speak to anyone but who you know. You don't know it, but you're amazing. Well, I always watch you doing your things. You mostly doubt yourself from the start, but when you decide to give it a try, you'll be motivated to finish it. If I were in your shoes and the objective is boring or hard, I'll probably doubt myself if I can finish it. Okay. Still doubt that you're amazing. You doubt yourself too much. Well, I couldn't help it but help myself. I'm just a regular person, I guess. Nothing really special about it. I know there's nothing wrong with me, but I just want to be like you. Well, I want to be better than myself. I don't want my status carrying me the whole way, you know. You believe in me, right? Yeah. Why would I change? Because you want to know the real me. Why is that? You like the real me for who I am? What happened to the shy person who was just lying on my lap? Does pampering you like this bring out the best of you? Because you make me want to do this more. Okay. So that is the part where she's like describing herself. So let's go into that before I go on to the last part. So she's describing basically what she gets herself out of you, what she's like seen of you. So she sees you as quiet. You do not talk to others there and whatnot. But when you give your full effort, then you succeed in things that she could not. And for this reason, she admires you. She says that. She says, "I admire you. You're amazing," etc. And she says she's popular, and she says that she wants to succeed herself, but doesn't want her status to carry her. This kind of trait. And this is most interesting in regards to the follow-up to this point. So I'm just saying, keep all of those things in mind. What she said about you, what she said about herself, as we get to that point. Okay. I'm trying not to make this. I'm trying to not make this dull, but I have to. I'm just reading it so I can give it to you fully. Okay. So, the next part here is, say, do you think I have the potential to be a special someone to a certain person? They are shy but sincere. They like being lonely, and they're probably too embarrassed to show their true feelings. I want to be their special person because I think it's the only way to see who they really are. I don't see their personality as a drawback. I think it's just them. And when it comes to being shy and gentle, I think it's sweet that they're only acting that way to their special someone. I have no problem loving a person that acts that way, but I'm nervous if they could love a person like myself. You think so? That's a relief to hear. I'm sorry for asking these questions. I just want to know something before I confess this person. I get nervous too, you know. You might not believe it, but I'm a moron when it comes to these things. This is the first time I ever fell in love. I guess it's their first time too. I want to take them all the way. Show them how it really feels to fall in love and be treated as a special person by their special half. And this might be a stretch, but I want this person to be the last as well. There is the possibility of us breaking up. We have to try, right? I should probably stop talking and let you rest. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere until you fall asleep. Here, let me make a promise by kissing your forehead, and when you wake up, I'll say something special. Until then, sweet dreams. Okay. Within that is beautiful. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing this. That was absolutely beautiful. Okay. I want to be their special person. I want to show them what it's like to be truly loved and to be loved by your special half in a special way. I find that simply beautiful. I find that majestic. That's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. Honestly, I heard that and I'm like, oh, this is just past. This is incredible. This is amazing. Now, the first part is good on a comfort basis. The first part is good, on the basis of it sets up the context well. It's relaxing. I like this context. I like how the listener is established. I like how this character is established. This second extrapolation is just simply brilliant. This is fantastic. I love this. I love this so much. Probably because I resonate with it in a lot of ways. But seriously, it's like, oh, and I want this to be the last time, too. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, this is where it's at. This is where I'm at, dude. I love this stuff. I love this. This is fantastic. Maybe I'm failing my job as a review because I'm just going crazy. But this. Okay. Okay, the reason this is good is because it defines what she is looking for, her interest, what she is looking out of this, to the listener. And this love in this very honest way, this very pure way, this ideal way, this beautiful way. This is just simply what it's about. It's described wonderfully. It's carried wonderfully. It was set up wonderfully. I love everything about it. Okay? So I'm just going to say that. I read it out to you. I described to you why I love it. And, in that case, if you have a different feeling from it, then take that for what you take it. But I think this is incredible. The special half line, too. Beautiful. Fantastic. I love that. Your special half. Become one flesh. The true love, the true natural love between a man and woman, the higher cause, the natural order, everything, the unison, the true union under God Almighty. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. Okay? So I'm just, okay. Basically what I'm saying is every single one of those lines is fantastic and beautifully illustrative, and it's that good to me. Okay, it's that good to me. Okay, maybe I'm kind of like fanboying over it or something, but it's just on another level, dude. So I'll leave it at that. So okay, other things to discuss. Number one, the art, simple cafe background with this nice maid look. With that little aid cap thing on her head too, grinning, cute, Night Ruby style, love it. It's the art. Describe the scenario to you, described how the characters are presented wonderfully, and the phrasing of those concepts is fantastic. I don't really think I have anything else to say. No, I don't. So, okay, I'll leave it at that. I knew this was going to be a little bit of a longer one because I had to just go in for each of those. But, yeah, so do recommend this video. Do recommend Night Ruby. My original review of one she did, which was also great. I wanted, the park at night. Fantastic. That was, a really unpopular video for some reason. It had, one view for, 2 weeks or something. I was like, what's going on here? Anyway, that's how it goes. The views are the views. What you get is what you get. So, alright. The rating? Audio 2 out of 5. Night Ruby, always quiet. Please improve that. Wholesome rating 5 out of 5. Overall rating 10 out of 10. Rank legend. Brilliant. Fantastic. Cannot recommend it enough. One of the best I've ever seen. Probably in my top 5. If not even... Not in my top 3. It's up there, dude. Sorry about the lens. Anyway. I'm Spaghetti King. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Very much so. Fantastic.